I don't know. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Fully explained. I understand every single bit of it.
So now we have the best weapon, well, arguably the best weapon for Lynx. Forgive me, you know, what have I done?
Forget about it. Whatever.
So I could have gone off and forged a stone sword for Fargo already, but conveniently after this whole thing, it places me right next to my boat, right next to Guldov. It also places me right next to the Earth Dragon Isle, which is the first dragon I'm going to start fighting. And that's the main reason I picked this up, are all the dragon fights that I have to do here. The dragon fights, some of them are very dangerous, especially the green dragon fight is ridiculous to try and do without the Master Immune. I'd have to just constantly be healing.
Yeah.
Like, just do a little bit of damage and heal, but the green dragon's interval is very, very short. So it's difficult to pull that off. Basically, I'd have to equip all of my characters with healing elements and just try and slowly grind it out, and it'd be a pain in the butt.
Good song. I like it.
Yeah, it is a good song. It's the Acacia Dragoons theme.
Every song is good, is the secret here. That is why you should donate at least $5 during this run.
Yeah, we haven't mentioned that in a while. If you donate $5 during this run, you can win this original soundtrack
And
imported from Japan. Has 3 discs, 3 hours worth of songs. A lot of really, really good music from
all
this game.
the music from the game. All the original versions. All amazing to listen to. So donate.
That's not convincing anymore.
He's still convincing. He's just tired.
I know. We're all tired.
I own this soundtrack and
Oh yeah.
used to listen to it all the freaking time. I don't these days only because I go in waves in terms of listening to various kinds of things, but
In fact, I may have the soundtrack on my phone right now too. That I've
So we're going to
burned.
disassemble this ivory helmet because it gives us a screw, which we need for the stone sword. And I don't disassemble it earlier because the fee involved with disassembling items could have screwed up my gold count for when that really tight shopping trip.
Yeah, before you had all the gold you need.
Yeah, before I got really bad luck in the pirate ship and had more than enough gold.
Yeah.
So now we're going to swap Riddell for Fargo. But I do need to take her equipment off because it is possible that I might need that mithril helmet. Oh, I actually don't even need to do anything with him anymore. I changed that. You'll notice that every time I go into this, I'm arranging my menu.
Yeah.
It's because every time you get a new element, it kind of rearranges it on you, and it's a pain in the butt.
menus in this game are the best. The best around. No one's gonna ever keep them down.
Thanks for clarifying that.
You're welcome.
Would have never known if you hadn't. You actually have to equip the Master Immune, which is really annoying. Well, I should probably heal. It would probably be a good idea. So in the Earth Dragon Isle here, you come in here and you teach them how to go in and out because they're kind of confused. They don't know how to get down. There's just a big pit of quicksand. And then when you go in, you realize that there's a big thing blocking the way. And they're like, oh, just come back in a little bit. We'll have it cleared away for you. And a lot of RPGs, they'll actually make you have to come back later in the game before you can do it. So early on in the first version of the segmented run that I saw of this game, way, way, way long ago before Molotov made the current one, he actually went off and did all the other dragons first and then came back. But you can actually just go back to the world map to reset the screen and suddenly they're done. Also, if you're in a casual playthrough and you're trying to figure out places to get rainbow shells, this is probably the easiest one. Because after you jump out here and he tells you, you tell him how to get in and out. If you talk to this foreman again after he returns to position, he'll say thanks and give you a rainbow shell.
And will he just do that multiple times?
Well, you can do it multiple times through New Game Plus. But even if you're not doing New Game Plus, yeah, it's probably one of the easiest shells you'll come across. The other one is probably the one you can steal from the cart in Home Village. During this whole section when everybody in Home Village is hiding and the village is abandoned, the shopkeeper's cart has a rainbow shell on it.
Yeah.
You can just take it.
Thief.
I don't take it, I'm saying you can. So now we just go back in and suddenly they're done. That's logic. We're only down to line 800 in my notes. Only like 350 to go.
We're making progress.
Seems actually like it's getting, like... oh my god.
We're pretty close to getting back to Surge, and when we get Surge back, there's like less than 2 hours to go.
You know I'm hyped for getting Surge back.
I know exactly why, too. And this guy just gives us explosives. Like, we don't even ask him for them. He's like, hey, do you want these explosives?
Take them off me.
I think the only character we have left to name is Starkey, but he's after this whole thing with the dragon. But that means that the cutoff for Starkey is coming up. So if you would like to try and name the adorable little alien, you should probably get your donations in. And you can do them in $5 increments.
Indeed. We will name me whatever you donate for.
So the way I equipped Marcy and Fargo was very specific, so that Eagle Eye and Strengthen are on the default cursor position. So all I have to do is open their menu, their element menu, hit X twice, and it will cast Eagle Eye or Strengthen onto links. And I have it so that they have different ones on their default menu. Mercy has Strengthen, Fargo has Eagle Eye. Look at that punch.
Oh, man.
I don't want him to get a turn, so I'm just going to use Glide Hook. That was extremely good luck. That's the best encounter I can get from these, and I need to fight 2 of them. They also didn't get a turn either, so that's really, really nice. And I got a strength up from that random fight. That happens a lot, by the way.
On that particular fight?
On these particular fights, you have a high chance of getting strength ups.
Interesting.
I won't get another one, though. It's one of those things. I don't think you can get multiple instances of... Oh my god, I got the same encounter again. That's really lucky. I've never had that happen before, but that's in a really good way.
That's never happened before.
That's never happened before in a good way at a marathon. What?
Oh no, right on. I didn't say oh no. When he said it's a good way, I'm like, oh, okay, I'll let you go along.
Please select links, thank you. That camera angle is really weird. Oh, the crit. I don't think one attack will kill him. Because I could have just used... Oh!
Crit.
I got a high damage roll. That one was a guaranteed crit. That guy always gets crits by the Master Mune. But I got a high damage roll, so he did die in one fierce. What I was thinking is I didn't think that one glide hook would kill him. So I wanted to attack him with a fierce. Yeah?
Okay, we got a $10 donation here from Focus Game for Frog's name to be named as Frog in Chrono Trigger.
Oh my god. I didn't push this guy under the geyser. I was so distracted by how good luck I got, I forgot to actually push him. Rip the good luck. I'm pretty sure they can't hear you, Voligen.
I think that's the point.
I had to have my midnight snack on stream, unlike Voligen.
Which may be a good or a bad thing.
And there's a couple annoying menus here because they ask you a question and the one you want to, the yes answer is the second one. This guy's really annoying because all of his attack animations are really slow. The thing is, when you have more than one level of elements to be able to cast, the default cursor position can change. So you see when I have like level 2, I always have to hesitate because I can't remember if it starts in the right position or not. Yeah, pretty much. He does a lot of damage because he automatically criticals. Look at that.
Trying to freaking beat a ninja.
Whoop, that's the wrong attack. Do not want to cast Feral Cats. What? Okay. Did you know it can finish him off? I'm fine with that. Such a dramatic death animation. He's not even dying.
He just falls over.
He's like, loses his balance or something. So we have to get all 6 of the relics. I didn't get the black relic when I was supposed to, but I can go back for it when I go to get the red relic. I often forget that relic when I'm commentating, even on my own stream. I should ideally get it when I go to the element shop in Marbule, but if I miss it, it wastes time to go back for it unless I'm about to do the red dragon. And that'll be in the general area of getting it. But for the white relic, you can't get that one until you have all the relics, because this sky dragon won't fight you until you have 5 relics. I'm about to head to the Sky Dragon Isle, so you should cut off donations for Starkey. And I'm pretty sure he's the last character I recruit. I mean, I'm thinking about it. I mean, I get more characters, but none that I use.
So Starkey's name is Rydia.
Okay.
R-Y-D-I-A.
Yeah. It's the first time you run up here. All of these statues have moss all over them, and you're not entirely sure what they are. You will find out later. Well, moss and ivy and stuff. Green things. Look, there's a chest. Let's open the chest. Oh my god!
Yeah, that shit was great.
This is one of the 2 bosses that doesn't get automatically critical by Master Meme. And it's kind of funny that they did that, because one of the enemy types that gets automatically criticaled are humanoids, and Starkey is very definitely an alien. But he is opposing elements from Link, so even without the automatic criticals, he will do quite a bit of damage. And yes, the tooltip for him says Mega Starkey. So you should use Radiation next. And it'll do pretty much no damage because everybody has mithril armor on. Did 0 to Marcy. It is a risk of that fatiguing Lynx though, which makes all of his moves use more stamina than normal, which is very annoying. Oh wow. This is going to be the poke, maybe? Oh, Marcy gets to kick him. She just kicked him in the shins.
Marcy is taking over from here.
That doesn't even count as a boss. You don't get a star from it. All right, here comes a little mini game where you have to catch Starkey. But if you know the way he behaves, it can be generally easy to catch him. Can you refresh again? It's Rydia.
Yeah, it's still Rydia.
Damn it, I scrolled off.
Of course, if you don't want to go back, you have to do the video.
Yeah, of course. So now we're going to go fight the water dragon that I always love to call the Wiggle Dragon. There's a cutscene coming up that will make it that very obvious.
Yeah.
I was hoping we'd have a different time zones, that we'd have more people awake for the Wiggle, but we can make do with 3 people, I guess.
Wiggle?
Because Vulgin will be back on the couch by then.
Yeah.
Vulgin knows what I'm talking about, too.
Means you better eat.
Oh, he's got plenty of time.
Yeah, I think I know which one you're talking about.
That doesn't even happen until after Fate. Please.
I think I know which one you're talking
So
about.
that's after I turn back into Surge.
Yeah.
Well, we're getting pretty close to turning back into Surge at this point. Oh yeah. Fulgen's wiggling back there. He's getting ready.
Practicing the wiggle.
He's not quite doing it right, but it's all right. He's got the right idea. There you go. That's a fun tie-in since my job the other night was to wiggle the mouse every 5 minutes. During your run, yeah. I wish we had a camera on Fulgen while he was practicing his wiggle.
Don't worry, everyone on camera will see the wiggle here soon. Yeah,
It's important they don't see it until you have your wiggle at the top quality.
preserve your wiggle for the right moment.
Alright, so this sidestepper coming up is adequately named. He has the jukes, except it's the opposite of jukes because he just runs right into you while you're trying to run past him. It's awful. The second sidestepper is forced fight, and depending on what the encounter is, I might run away from him once or twice, because he is the other enemy that is not automatically critical by the Master Immune. He's not really a boss, but he kind of is. And if he has two friends, depending on which friends they are, I'll just run away, because they'll take longer. Yeah, Lagoonits I'm not fighting. Absolutely not. He had two Lagoonits with him, and they have tons of health. Also, they don't get critical by the Master Immune, and they hit hard. I'm not fighting that, it just takes too long. It is very easily faster to run away and start the fight again when you get Lagoonits on this. That's a runaway, by the way, Vulcan.
So it's just like, you're up to 23 now?
Alright, we got the sidestep on his own, which is the best luck. You can see his high defense, and he doesn't get critical, but it's alright. Wow. He should be very close to dead. This is kind of sad because no matter what you do, the fairies die. So that's why it's playing the sad music. Like, if you save Kid, then the fairies get killed by the dwarves. Like, they'll attack the Water Dragon Isle and kill them all. And if you don't, then the monsters invade and kill them all anyway.
Yeah, they got no hope.
Oh, also, one of the sad side effects to this route is that Razlie is dead.
Yeah, 'cause you
Because
had a chance to save her.
we didn't save her.
Yeah.
I was mashing. Did I just say no? I think I just said no.
Yeah, you gotta save her from the cage when you go through the
Yeah, if you go back there, then the Pentapus and the cage is all smashed and empty. Pentapus is gone, and like the cage is empty, and then if you examine it, it says it looks like something used to live in here. So they're implying that Razlie got eaten by the Pentapus, because when you attack the Pentapus, he gets angry because you were trying to free Razlie, which was going to be his lunch, I think.
Yeah.
Is what he said. Who has a turn red? I think Marcy does.
Yeah, but you
No.
gotta deal with the dwarf that you ran out after they killed the fairy.
I guess it's Fargo that has turn red then. Yeah, I need to change that in my notes. I don't have time to do it right now. This is going to do a lot of damage. He doesn't have as much physical defense as the Earth Dragon. Well, the Water Dragon's really nice because he moves really fast and has a fast attack animation.
He's in a hurry to kill him.
He's in a hurry to get his butt kicked, you mean?
Yeah, I'm sure that's not the way he sees it.
So we use Glide Hook on a lot of these because otherwise I would have to use 6 more stamina to finish them off. And even though it's got an animation, it does as much, generally around as much damage as another Fierce attack. And a lot of these dragons get left with about 1 Fierce attack left of health. So depending on the damage roll that I get on Glide Hook, sometimes they'll be left with just a sliver, but it'll usually just finish them off. Let's scroll down. Now we've got the major RNG dragon. That gave us the blue whale summon as well, which is really, really good, but we can't equip it yet. Because unlike the Frog Prince, you can only equip blue whale at element level 8. Frog Prince is a level 7 summon, but you can equip it all the way down to level 5. But the reason why this section is major RNG is that in order to even get to the green dragon, we have to kill a lot of battles in the Gaia's Navel. Oh my god, the sidestepper. He almost got me. We have to kill a lot of battles just to unlock the green dragon. And there's a lot of luck involved in when you get into a battle and then how many enemies are inside of it. So you have to ride the lily paths all the way out of here. So one thing about these dragons, I wish they would like let you leave their islands faster.
Yeah, take you off.
They give you their blessing. They make you hoof it all the way back.
Yeah.
I just went on the wrong lily pad because I'm not paying attention. This is one of those counterintuitive ones. You need to go right here.
Isn't there another ferry you need Raspberry for to get to?
Yeah, if you do the side quest, if you go back to the Water Dragon Isle later on and the dwarves are there with Rasley, then her sister is there, and depending on how well you do, you can keep her from dying. And if you keep her from dying, you get a really good dress that only she can wear. It's not even like an ultimate weapon, it's just a dress. So the game actually anticipates you to save Kid here, because in order to trigger this, you need to do the Bubba Biba stuff and fly the Wingipede, but in order to fly the Wingipede, you have to beat the Bubba Biba twice. If you come back here and you never saved Kid, then it will make you fight the Bubba Biba and the Wingipede before the second one appears anyway, even though in a lot of games they would have just made you only fight the Bubba Biba once and give you both the items. They never really checked that, so we have to fight some enemies that are much lower than us, much lower level than us right now. This guy doesn't get automatically critical, but he doesn't really count as a boss. But it is important that I kill him as fast as possible, because every time he gets a turn, he summons another one of him.
I remember this guy being quite irritating.
Yeah, because he's just constantly summoning friends. So we cast Eagle Eye on Lynx, because without the automatic critical, I need to ensure that I hit both of these so he dies as fast as possible. And then, since he doesn't summon any friends, the battle just ends immediately.